The Midday News on Sun FM is brought to you with the compliments of the Public Service Pensions Fund. Take advantage of PSPF's digital platforms like ePSPF, available on www.pspf.org.zm. Download the mobile app on Google Play Store and App Store, or use the USSD code *3434# for easy access to all pension services. Public Service Pensions Fund, keeping the pension promise.
The news.
With the news, my name is Alan Mwale. The headlines. The Food Reserve Agency, FRA, has announced plans to procure 8,000 metric tons of white maize from farmers in Northwestern Province at a price of 340 kwacha per 50 kg bag. An economist has backed the planned development of a modern crude oil refinery and integrated energy complex in Ndola, describing it as a game changer for Zambia's energy sector. Former Luanshya Mayor Nathan Chanda has joined growing appeals to the Minister of Home Affairs and Internal Security, Jack Mwimbu, urging that Chishimbakambwili be granted access to urgent specialized medical treatment. In sports, sprinter Muzala Samukonga has expressed delight following his triumph in the 400-meter race at the World Athletics Gold Continental Tour held in Budapest. We have the news in detail shortly.
The news. 88.5 Sun FM.
And now the news in detail. The Food Reserve Agency, FRA, has announced plans to procure 8,000 metric tons of white maize from farmers in Northwestern Province at a price of 340 kwacha per 50 kg bag. Provincial Minister Robert Lihefu confirmed that 164 satellite depots will be operational to facilitate the exercise. He emphasized that the favorable pricing structure is designed to ensure small-scale farmers receive a fair return on investment, thereby promoting sustainable agribusiness. Mr. Lihefu also urged farmers to reserve a part of their harvest for household consumption.
The Food Reserve Agency is in a position to purchase white maize from farmers at a cost of 340 kwacha per 50 kg bag. The agency will run 164 satellite depots in the province and intends to purchase 8,000 metric tons of maize in the same province. The favorable price will ensure that
Economist Manasseh Siwila has endorsed the upcoming construction of a state-of-the-art crude oil refinery and integrated energy complex in Ndola Copperbelt Province. The $1.1 billion initiative led by the Industrial Development Corporation, IDC, in partnership with China's Fujian Jiangxin Corporation, is expected to reduce fuel import dependency and catalyze national development. Mr. Siwila stressed the importance of translating policy into action, noting that the project could transform Zambia's energy landscape and stimulate job creation and industrial growth. The refinery will process up to 60,000 barrels of crude oil daily, including LPG bottling, bitumen production, lubricant blending, and a 130 megawatt power plant.
Not only in the paper, like we always see it that indeed all of the time, but very nice policies, very nice pronouncements coming from government, but at the end of the day we end up failing to achieve anything that should come through in that aspect. So we appreciate that announcement and we appreciate that kind of partnership and investment that truly once it is done, it will bring the good economic fortunes for this country. As you know, fuel is the engine of any economy in the world, and especially for us developing countries, we cannot overemphasize the aspect of having, affordable fuel to help drive our economy. And so that pronouncement, every citizen across the country.
Former Luwansha Mayor Nathan Chanda has joined growing appeals to the Minister of Home Affairs and Internal Security, Jack Mwimbu, urging that Chishimba Kambwili be granted access to urgent specialized medical treatment. Mr. Chanda highlighted that Mr. Kambwili has long battled chronic health conditions which necessitate a continuous monitoring and timely medical intervention. He further noted that the former cabinet minister's health has significantly deteriorated following the recent tragic road traffic accident that claimed the lives of his two brothers, Pastor Mutale and Mwamba Kambwili. On humanitarian and compassionate grounds, Mr. Chanda also appealed to President Hakainde Hichilema to consider extending the prerogative of mercy to Mr. Kambwili. He emphasized that the appeal is not a call for preferential treatment, but a plea to safeguard a life in distress.
We have regulated the production of tobacco, meaning the growing, but at the point of processing, we have not done so. We want to do that because that is within our mandate. And we can only do that effectively when we have these standards in place. So it is because of that that we said, no. Let us visit you and see how we can work together. There are issues of capacity building where we want you to help us in that space also. You provide training to our staff.
Mr. Zambia National Director Austin Kayanda has urged the journalists to strengthen their knowledge of media laws and uphold ethical standards in the wake of rapid technological changes and growing misinformation. Speaking in Chinsali, Muchinga Province during the opening of a 3-day capacity building workshop on key legal rights for journalists, Mr. Kayanda said understanding the legal environment is vital for media practitioners to effectively carry out their watchdog role. He noted that recent laws directly impacting journalism require reporters to navigate legal complexities to avoid hindrances. Mr. Kayanda also stressed the need for responsible and ethical integration of artificial intelligence AI in newsrooms, warning that misinformation and disinformation, particularly during elections, threaten the credibility of media and public trust. He has therefore called for collective efforts to ensure that the media in Zambia operates in an environment of freedom, dignity, and respect.
There is a pressing need to ensure that their responsible and ethical integration into the media practice, coupled with the increasing prevalence of especially during political sensitive periods such as elections, the credibility of the media and the public's trust are increasing at risk. It is against this background that this 3-day training has been organized. The goal is to strengthen the capacity of the media personnel by equipping them with knowledge of key media laws and legal rights, enabling them to navigate both the legal and the digital landscape effectively and ethically.
We take a break and return with sports news.
Public Service Pensions Fund, reaching you in all 10 provinces of Zambia. PSPF, keeping the pension promise.
Sprinter Muzala Samukonga has expressed a race at the World Athletics Gold Continental Tour held in Budapest. In a statement shared on his social Facebook page, Samukonga described the win as a reflection of relentless hard work and unwavering determination. He noted that every step, breath, and heartbeat contributed to his ability to outpace his competitors, clocking a season's best time of 44.11 seconds. Samukonga extended his gratitude to his fans, coaching team, and Zambia Athletics, acknowledging their steadfast support as instrumental to his performance. Meanwhile, Zambia Athletics has commended Samukonga's exceptional achievement, describing the victory as a strategic boost ahead of the 2025 World Championships. Through its media unit, the association stated that Samukonga's performance serves as a source of national pride and inspiration. The Budapest event formed part of Samukonga's preparations for the upcoming World Championships, scheduled to take place in Tokyo, Japan, from the 13th to the 21st of September 2025. And that sports item brings us to the end of this edition of the news. To end, we recap on the headlines. The Food Reserve Agency, FRA, has announced plans to procure 8,000 metric tons of white maize from farmers in Northwestern Province at a price of 340 kwacha per 50 kg bag. An economist has backed the plan and development of a modern crude oil refinery and integrated energy complex in Ndola, describing it as a game changer for Zambia's energy sector. Former Luwansha Mayor Nathan Chanda has joined the growing appeals to the Minister of Home Affairs and Internal Security, Jack Mimbu, urging that Chishimba Kambwili be granted access to urgent specialized medical treatment. And in sports, sprinter Muzala Samukonga has expressed delight following his triumph in the 400-meter race at the World Athletics Gold Continental Tour held in Budapest. And that's where we end. My name is Alan Molle. Do have a great one and stay tuned to Sun FM TV.
Sun FM.
The Midday News on Sun FM was brought to you by the Public Service Pensions Fund, PSPF. Remember to send hi to our WhatsApp line 0770-627-391 to register your account and access all pension services anytime, anywhere. PSPF, keeping the pension promise.
Radio has come alive on TV.